Yo, what's up? I'm KallaTheYapper, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Manato A rank drama situation that happened about like 2-3 weeks at this point, and give my own personal thoughts about this topic. Here are my points of discussion, or rather my questions of discussion. Why are certain players upset that the new male character, Manato, is a 4-star unit? Did the target demographic for Zenless play a role in why Manato was made into a A-rank character? Why are the people who wanted more male characters upset about Manato's A-rank status when they only cared about having more playable male characters to begin with? Does Manato being an A-rank rupture unit decrease his value? And then finally, we will have the bonus round. Now that you know everything that's going to happen in this video, let's start the video. 3, 2, 1, and now. The answer to the first question is really simple. The reason why some players are upset at Manato's 4-star status is because of the simple fact that most gacha games mainly pump out female characters more so than male characters of the 5-star rarity. Take a look at all the popular gacha games from Genshin Impact all the way to Wuthering Waves, Nikkei, and you will see the picture I'm painting. So, you can see why certain players were upset to find out that Manato was revealed to be a 4-star character. Another thing to note is that the last 5-star or just last male character that was released back in version 1.7 of Zenless was Hugo, and we are now in version 2.2 as of making this video. So we had a good gap in time before Manato was even announced since the last male character. So that's another reason why people are upset. There's too much gap space in between the release of new male characters versus female characters. Now, on to the next question. To answer this second question, I'd argue that yes, given that the main demographic for Zenless and most gacha games are male players, and we know that sex sells mainly for the female characters, it's not too surprising if that is the reason for why Manato was made into a 4-star unit. However, this isn't to say that male characters don't sell at all. It's more so that female characters are more than likely to be pumped out than male characters are due to its male dominated demographic. Similar to how, Love and Deep Space has a female dominated demographic and mainly pumps out hot male characters and no female characters. Hopefully y'all understand. Now, on to the next question. The answer to my third question is simple. It's because they believe in this foolish idea that a male playable character is only valid if they are a 5-star character and have a certain body type. Nothing more, nothing less. It doesn't make any sense to me that there are people who want more playable male characters to then be upset about said playable male characters' rarity rather than be happy that they are getting what they wanted, which are more playable male characters. Since they also keep mentioning about the ratio of male and female playable characters needing to be balanced and not one-sided. In my opinion, it just sounds dumb to be upset about this. In my opinion, I can understand wanting him to be a 5-star, but at the same time, it's just like, come on, my guy, new playable male character. Let's be happy about this. Now, on to my next question. To answer my final question, the answer is absolutely not. There are multiple examples of 4-star characters being great or as great as the 5-star characters. Here are some examples. Piper Wheel, Nicole, Shukaku, Billy, Seth, Pokra, and Pan. The fact that these characters exist and they have stood the test of time as 4-star units speaks volumes, especially when some of these characters are a part of some of the best teams in the game. I do believe the same will be for Manato, seeing as he is a rupture unit that is meant to be played as a DPS who can be obtained in multiple ways from the limited banners that he's available on, standard banner, and the in-game shop. Also, the fact that he's a spook shop Spook Shack, my apologies, member is great since more characters are being added to his faction, and he'll possibly work alongside Jofufu and Kolita, who are great stunners, or great pair of stunners. Of course, those new members that's coming out, I forgot what their names are, but I know one of them is a rupture character, and the other one is a support character, which he'll be able to work on with both of those characters. It's gonna be great. So I can't wait to see it. Honestly, I've seen some leaked footage gameplay of how it looks like, and it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, on to the bonus round. Woo! Let's get it. Something that I've noticed as well is how people will discount certain male characters like Seth, Ifa, Yanqing. I forgot to pronounce his name. Characters like that will be ignored as valid playable male characters because they aren't. They're either not a 5-star or they are 5-star characters, but they don't have muscular definition slash features, which is dumb in my opinion. In my honest to God opinion. I understand that people have preferences, but those said preferences should not be used to objectively claim that a male character is invalid because they don't fit a random person's taste, right? Another thing that is worth mentioning is that people complaining about Lucia and Yidhira's drip marketing are making really stupid complaints. I say this because they believe that a character has to have appeared in previous story chapters to justify their rarity as a 5-star or just their existence as a whole. I saw some people making this dumbass argument when, the whole Manato, drip marketing situation happening, right? Let's be honest here. What Zenless has done is nothing new. Genshin, HSR, and WoA have all done this same shit. After version 5.3 of Genshin Impact, we were given 5-star characters who didn't even appear in Natlan's Archon Quest. Prime examples being Varissa, Escoffier, Skirk, and Inefa. For HSR, after Pentaconi's main story, we had Rappa, Fei Xiao, Fugue, Jiao Cho, and Yunli. Or Yunli, hopefully I'm saying that name correctly. For Withering Waves, before the 2.3 live stream and before the 2.3 update dropped, we had Siakona, Qiao Yan, or Kuei Yan, I don't know how to pronounce homeboy's name, Wandering Swordsman, Chisia, Luna, Augusta, and now Gabrina. Again, these are the characters who did not even appear in the story prior to version 2.3 of Wu-Wa's Renaissance story. It's such blatant stupidity and hypocrisy for people to try and claim it's a problem for Zenless to advertise via drip marketing their future characters in this way while ignoring that these other gacha games have done this as well. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Make it make sense. Anyway, let's move on to the conclusion of the video. Now, to finish off my video, my position on Manato being a 4-star unit is simply this. It's not a problem, nor is it something to be upset about. We should be happy that we are getting new male characters, regardless of whether or not they are 5 or 4-star characters. Right? Like, seriously, why do people want more limited 5-stars? I'd hate for Zenless to become like Wu-Wa and Starrail in the sense that they only pump out 5-stars, seeing as people online will complain about not having to spend more money on a 5-star character, and then later on complain about the lack of 4-star alternatives, right? Also, stop bitching about drip marketing for new characters because they haven't appeared in the story yet. It's just a dumb thing to complain about. It's so stupid. Like, oh. Anyway, also, I have a final question to the ladies who somehow watch my content, which I'm very surprised by. No hate to y'all for watching my content. I'm just shocked that ladies even watch my content. But anyway, this is a question I have for y'all. Do you all prefer more male characters in general, regardless of their rarity or rarity, or do y'all want only more limited male characters added to the roster for Zone 0? Now, for anything else I need to say, I'll put it in my comment section below. Like, sub, turn on the notification bell, and join my YouTube Discord. I know it's like really dead and quiet in there, but there's people in there to talk to if y'all feel like yapping about whatever y'all like laughing about. Everyone's lovely to talk. Everyone is lovely to talk to. My bad, stuttering over my words. I stream these gacha games right here on YouTube. I also have gotten back into playing Fate Semi Remnant, which is the game you see playing in the background. It's a really fun game. And it's a non-gacha game as well. So come by and watch me play if you can, if you have time to. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, later, all that love and dandy stuff. Bye.